All right, moving to pick 15, we have the Indianapolis Colts taking Latu. Honestly, this was one of the more surprising picks for me, just because I thought they were going corner or pass catcher. Like, I think they were big players in Brock Bowers. I think the Rams were as well. But, you know, for a guy who medically retired for 2 years to go as the first defensive player off the board, very, very interesting. I really, really like the pick by the Colts. I think they probably have one of the best defensive lines. Quiddy Pay, Forrest Buckner, Raekwon Davis, Latu, Grover Stewart, Samson Ebukam, Taekwon Lewis, Eric Johnson the second. Like, they are loaded on that D line.
They are
And
very loaded.
Latu is like a dog. Like he's not some complimentary piece that you put on your defensive line. Like, he is a real life edge. Like, this is a real life player that you got.
No, he should be the alpha on an already really, really good line, which is what's crazy.
So let me ask you this. Because the fact that the Colts are so weak at corner, do you think they looked at it and said, well, we can get a corner, or if we beef up our pass rush like crazy, maybe our corners don't matter as much?
No, absolutely. And especially with the guy like Latu, who you're much more confident has that blue chip upside versus any of the corners that were available. It makes a lot of sense. And it's just more of a long-term thing. Like you could fill the need this year for the corner with a guy that you're confident in, or you could be confident you have a future perennial all-pro pass rusher for a long time, regardless of how things turn out this year. It's exactly the route the Colts went. Again, you also realistically it's not like you're going to be winning the Super Bowl very likely with a Richie coming back, basically having his rookie year next year. There's still some time to build things. So when you look at it like that, and you say all of a sudden we could have a potential perennial All Pro on the line while we build for the future, it makes a lot more sense like that.
Well, also, it's like, if you take away the medical history, it's Latu, and Byron Murphy. Like, those are the top two players in the draft, no question about it. It's the medicals that really raise questions about him. Yes, it is risky, but he also really hasn't been injured since he's been at UCLA. So it is a worry, but I don't think it's anything crazy. If I'm a Colts fan, I'm ecstatic. At
Oh
number
yeah, I would be doing a backflip.
backflip, Chris Ballard's doing it. So is Jim Irsay.
Jim Irsay is definitely hitting him.
Jim Irsay was off a perk tonight.